30 seconds.
Roger.
20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Roll's completed.
Roger, roll complete.
There goes the pitch.
Roger pitch. You're on your way, Molly Brown.
Yeah, man.
We're a little bit high on the flight path, but no problem, Molly Brown.
Okay, Molly Brown's go for staging.
Roger, looks good from here.
Roger. Program update received.
Roger, update.
Okay, there was staging.
Roger, stage.
And we're thrusting.
Okay, thrust looks good from here.
Show full scale.
I love it.
Okay, we're starting to steer. The horizon's been right in view.
Roger.
Our DS is go.
Looks good from here.
Oh, man, look at that.
Steering is good from here.
Stand by to copy 2-1.
Roger.
Delta V 139. GMTRC 155547. GETRC 013147. Roll left 55. GMTRB 160531. Roll right 65.
Roger, copy Delta V 139. GMTRC 155547. GETRC 013147. Roll left 55. GMTRB 160531. Roll right 65.
Roger.
Now can I ring Capcom? Go ahead. Roger, your Texas burn will be 48 feet per second for 73 seconds. Okay, 48 feet per second for 73 seconds. So far we got your TR and Gemini load in. Your clocks look good on the ground. Everything's go here. See you next trip.
Molly Brown, Cape Capcom.
Go, Cape Capcom.
Look better from there than on a ballistic flight?
Say again?
Does it look better from there than on a ballistic flight?
I can't read the Gardo.
Roger, how do it look?
It looked great.
Right.
Conarvin, Capcom, K-Flight.
Yes, Conarvin, go ahead.
Ask him if any of the things we asked him to try did anything with the control system. I'm not concerned about it, just want to know how it acted. As far as we're concerned, he's go for the second orbit.
You still got a blood pressure, John? We didn't read it.
realize this, but your title has a typo. Tomorrow is August 26th. Just wanted to let you know. Yeah. I showed him who's smartest.
Haha, Vince, what's going on, man? I knew you would get it out of all people. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for the afternoon hangout. It is 1:32 p.m. here in Florida, yeah. Let's shoot for an hour this afternoon, shall we? I haven't streamed that much in the past couple weeks, I feel like. And the past few streams have been the Old Republic. And today is like the first hangout stream that I've done in like a week and a half, 2 weeks or so. But yeah, let's shoot the shit. Let's hang out. If the music is too quiet, too loud, let me know as always. No topic of conversation this time around. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's shoot the shit. I knew some people would not get the joke, and I love it that way. Before I jump into Orko and Vince for coming in with the first super chats and channel support of the stream, thank you guys so much. Give me 1 sec. The stream title is a joke. It is August 25th. What does the title say? The 13th? Yeah. Over the past week, I feel like every time I log onto Twitter, people are saying that the Mandalorian trailer is coming out tomorrow or tonight during a game or the next day or the next day or the next day. And it reminds me of a couple things. It reminds me of basically every single Star Wars project that's been happening since Disney acquired the franchise, right? People speculate on when a trailer comes out, quote unquote, leaked information comes out. The date passes by and fizzles out. And obviously they announce when trailers are going to be, right? Maximum punch. If they want to get eyeballs on an NBA game, they're going to tell people to watch a goddamn NBA game. It's not going to be a surprise. And it also reminds me of how a bunch of goofy sons of bitches predict when the world is going to end. There's always those like cult members or those very loud, outspoken religious types who yell that the earth is going to end December 12th, 2012. And then when it doesn't happen, they prophesize that it's going to happen the next year and the next year and the next year and the next year. And that's what all this kind of shit reminds me of. And when it eventually happens, not the end of the world, but the trailer, they can say, look, I told you so. And everyone remembers the hits and they forget the misses, right? Anyway, welcome, guys. That's how we'll start this stream. Orko, thank you so much for coming in with the first super chat and channel support. It's good to see you this afternoon, man. You always pop up on the afternoon streams, and it's always good to see you. Orko says you were supposed to bring balance to the clickbait. This is balance. Not leave it in the darkness. What's up, Greedo? Nice stream title. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, it's so goofy to me. Like that's why I don't get excited when I hear that a trailer is supposed, like, from a non-official source. Because a lot of YouTubers that throw around these kind of rumors, these quote-unquote leaks, they're batting a big fat goose egg. If they were playing in the MLB, they would have the worst batting average in the league. So whenever I hear that something is coming out and then you track down the source of that information, yeah, I don't get excited. I don't look at it any further. And it kind of bums me out that people were bummed out that a trailer that they all probably were sitting there anticipating and maybe wasting an evening for actually didn't come to fruition, right? But anyway, I appreciate it, Orko. Hope you're doing well. Let me take a quick sip of the old coffee. The leakers are often right. Are you kidding me, Luno? Dude, Luno. Maybe a couple, but most of it is like anybody could have guessed it. Sometimes, yeah, occasionally there's a few. Absolutely, I'm not denying that. But dude, I've been in the Star Wars YouTube game for 9 years. As I've often said, I've seen thousands of rumors come across this silly ass computer desk, and to say that they're often right is a big misstep in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, trailer come out June 6, 2006. What's up, Cal? And Vince Wynn, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Vince says, Greedo, I don't know if you realize this. I knew you would get it. But your title has a typo. Tomorrow is August 26th. Just wanted to let you know. Yep, I showed him who's smartest. Oh, wait. Damn it. There you go. Hope you're doing well, Vince. Yeah, as my spiel indicated at the beginning of the stream, it's not a typo. But Vince, I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I spent all day yesterday. My wife's recovering still right now. My wife had surgery. Everything's good. Everything went well. Nothing crazy or serious. Just yeah, just shit that sucks. Shit that sucks. And I sat all day in the waiting room because they wouldn't let me go back with her. So I was out there for like 6 to 7 hours. And they had like the 24-hour news cycle on, and I didn't bring headphones, and I wanted to just like, I wanted to like pull my ears off, and I don't understand how people, oh man, I don't know. We can talk about the 24-hour news cycle if you guys want to, but it drives me crazy, man. It was the dumbest shit. It was dumb. I hate it. Anyway, Orko and Vince, once again, thank you guys so much, man. 60% of the time, the leakers are right. 30% of the time. What does that even mean? 60% of the time, leakers are right. 30% of the time. What does that even mean? That's like Fifth Third Bank. What the fuck does Fifth Third Bank mean? There's probably a really good explanation for what Fifth Third Bank meaning. Fifth Third Bank is a bank headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio. At first, okay, what is... The name Fifth Third is derived from the names of the two banks' predecessors' company. Oh, okay. Third National Bank and Fifth Third. I thought this was like a fraction that they... Okay. Anyway, Orko. Yeah. Let's just say 99% of the time it's just a bunch of internet mumbo jumbo. Right? But I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well on the other side of the globe. And Vince Wynn, I sure hope the world doesn't end before that Batman movie, because damn, it looks great. I know that isn't your forte, but if you saw it, what'd you think? I did watch the trailer. Yeah, it looks, I'm absolutely going to see it. I think everybody is a big, I think it goes without saying, it sounds super like cliche and cheesy for me to go like, yeah, the Nolan Batman movies kick ass. And they do. And it definitely has that vibe, right? People compared it to Seven in the Batman universe. Sure, Seven's great. Oh, one sec.
No running for me for a couple of days because I have a nasty groin pull from coaching baseball, but 14 pounds down. Back to the grind soon. Glad all is well.
Tuke17, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that generous super chat and channel support, and congratulations. Give me one sec. But yeah, Vince, I think it looks pretty great. It's... Robert, is it Pattinson? Yeah. I remember when he was first cast, a lot of people were poo-pooing it, and I don't understand why people poo-poo casting decisions. Obviously, I trust the people in the casting department more so than the internet. I've said that before, right? If the internet had a vote on who played Joker, Heath Ledger or someone else, they would not have gone with Heath Ledger. And that is arguably the best Joker performance, right? So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Now, I like the kind of dark, seedy Batman. That works. That works for me. Now, I'm not a fan of kind of the modern interpretation of Superman. And granted, I've seen Man of Steel. I've seen bits and pieces of Justice League, like out of the corner of my eye. So I'm probably speaking out of turn here because I actually haven't seen that much of modern DC Superman stuff. But, for me, Superman, he's my favorite superhero. I grew up watching, the original 1930s, 1940s Superman cartoons. I grew up reading the original Action Comics. I grew up reading, Superman for All Seasons. Just good guy Superman is my favorite type of Superman, right? I can't really get into modern Superman stuff from that much. I don't get that excited. I was super excited for Man of Steel, and when I saw it, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I understand that people think that what I like about Superman is boring, but I like Superman as a beacon of morality. I like him as just a through and through do-gooder. I would love a Superman movie where he saves a kitten from a tree and does some good guy stuff occasionally, and not everything is the sky is falling, right? I like my Superman with a lot of charm, a lot of goofiness, and a solid moral compass, But yeah, Vince, I'm excited for the Batman movie. I actually don't remember when it's coming out, but yeah, I'll definitely see it. I'll definitely see it. When is that coming out? Let me look. October. Oh wow. Okay, it's a lot further than I thought. October 1st, 2021. Okay. I didn't realize it was coming out that late. What was it originally going to be released sooner, and because of the pandemic, it got pushed back, or was that always kind of? Or maybe there was no release date. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate that, Vince. Yeah. Anyway. And Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat channel support. I think this marks the death of physical media. By the way, I just popped into the chat. What's up, Oscar? Yeah, I think... What wasn't it? Where did I see Disney is no longer making Blu-rays? Okay. Is that just a rumor? This is from August 10th. Report, Disney to cease production of some films on UHD Blu-ray. They're not stopping entirely. Animated films, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel will get a disc version, but all other new live-action films and any back catalog titles will not be available. Interesting. Yeah, it's. I feel like, Oscar, it's inevitable. I feel like in the future, physical movies will be almost like vinyl, right? People collect vinyl, not because, because it's kind of a, it's a, I don't know, it's a collectible. It's a thing to collect. It's a thing to look at. It's a physical thing. It's kind of a novelty at this point. And I think that in the not too distant future, people will buy physical media, movies, just for the exact same reason. I'm almost kind of already there, man. Like, I buy physical media for only movies that I really, really love. Everything else I'll just rent digitally, you know? And I'm not really mourning the death of physical media, to tell you the truth. The hardest thing for me to... The hardest physical media thing for me to overcome is actually console games. And I don't know why. It took me a little while to get over the physical media hump of like PC games, surprisingly. I was kind of I wasn't a late adopter to Steam. I was there like right when Steam started. But I was actually kind of poo-pooing it at the beginning. And I looking back, that was ridiculous of me. It's like the best thing ever. Digital PC games, you know. And I was definitely not a late adopter when it came to digital music. Like, yeah, I had a huge CD collection growing up. It was cool to own them all. But when I got like an MP3 player, or when I could have a catalog of music on my computer, and when I could, you know, so easily listen to whatever I wanted without popping in discs, or the like 8 CD disc changing box that was in my trunk. You know, did anybody else have that? Like a huge CD player in their trunk, and you could select between different CDs. You could put like 8 CDs in this thing, and it would just switch between them. When I didn't have to have that, I never like missed it. That's something I never missed. But yeah, for whatever reason, console games, I'm still not there yet. I still like to own, you know, a physical copy of whatever console game I'm wanting to play. And I'm sure eventually that will, that hesitation will go away. But I don't know why. It's like the last hump that I need to get over before fully discarding most of my physical media desires, you know. But anyway, Oscar, good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Let me take a quick sip of the old coffee here. Mr. Took, the running man. Took, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that channel support. Took says, how are the knees you running full? No running for me for a couple days because I have a nasty groin pull from coaching baseball, but 14 pounds down. Nice. Back to the grind soon. Glad all is well. I've never had knee problems when it comes to running. The only issues that I've had in the past 4 months, I'd say, are my shins. And the thing is, like, I'm probably an idiot when it comes to this, too, but my shins will start hurting. They hurt, like, for the first month of me getting into this running routine, but it never stopped me, and I just kept pushing through. And looking back, that was probably really dumb, but maybe I just got lucky because I don't have continuous injuries with them. I don't know. They don't hurt me anymore. I do have a weird pain in my hip where, I don't know, like right where my leg and my hip connect, and I still go running, and it only really bothers me like first thing in the morning when I wake up, like get out of bed and walk to the bathroom and stretch it out a little bit. I'm good to go. After about half a mile, it's not bothering me whatsoever. Those are really the only two things, but yeah, don't run on a pulled groin. and you have to see when you take a little break. I took today, what is today? Tuesday. I didn't run Monday. I didn't run Sunday. I did run Saturday. So I took a 2-day break. And in my brain, I was worried that, that 2-day wiggle room, that 2-day break would put me on a track of just not doing anything, Been there before, where you take a little break and you just get lackadaisical about it. You get lazy. But that's the biggest thing, I think. When you take a break, you have to put a spot on the calendar, depending on your injury, of course, to where there's no question you start again this day. Because I don't know about you, sometimes I can get into the mode of like, nah, just do it tomorrow. I'll just do it tomorrow. And before you know it, you've chowed down on like 6,000 calories and you haven't done a damn thing. But congratulations on the weight loss, man. That's awesome. It's only going to go down from here. But yeah, do it to it. I did 4 miles this morning. I got a late start. As I said, what I usually do is, if I start running before 5:30, I usually do a full 5 to 6 mile. If I get started after 5:30, which was this morning, I'll usually just do 4 miles, knock it out in 30 minutes, and be home to be able to work on stuff, But it's always a good feeling to start the day. Anyway, hope all's well, man. I appreciate it. And thanks for sharing the baseball pictures. I dig them. No Season 2 trailer. And Jack, Adamak Harley. That's the only Adamak that I know. Is that Adamak Harley? Is that how you spell it? Yeah. Oh, it is spelled the same. I don't know. There's one in Jack's. Anyway. Jack, thank you so much for the channel support. Jack says, hello there. Love your vids. Been watching for a while. Are you excited for the Mando trailer? Oh, first of all, thank you so much for the kind words there. Let me take a sip of the old coffee. Yeah, thank you so much for the kind words, Jack, and thanks for tuning in for a while. I'm glad you dig the silly ass videos that I make. But yeah, I obviously I'm excited for the Mandalorian trailer, Jack. My thing is, I don't want a trailer. I just want, if they're going to do a trailer, which they are, right? I want it to just be like a 15-second, 30-second teaser trailer, not showing anything, just like, the most tease of tease when it comes to trailers. That's what I would want. And then, boom, we all watch it without, like, seeing anything about the second season, right? To me, that's ideal. I don't think a trailer's wouldn't really change anybody's mind. The people that are going to watch the show are going to watch the show, right? Sure, a trailer might get people excited, but people are already going to be excited. To me, I kind of like the idea of leaving a lot to mystery, and if there was no trailer leading into season 2, I would actually kind of prefer it. Why don't you just not watch it? I don't have that kind of that kind of willpower, man, to not watch an officially released trailer. I'm gonna watch an officially released trailer. But yeah, I'm excited. But at the same time, you know, if they didn't release a trailer, I would actually prefer that. Now, the stream title says August 13th. That's a big joke because everybody was, you know, predicting that the trailer would come out over the past, what, like 2 weeks? People were saying it's coming out this day, it's this day, it's during this NBA game, it's during this thing, blah, 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 blah. And like all those kind of things in the that pop up in the past, all those claims, all those leaks, all those, you know, people knowing when something's coming out. It fizzled out, didn't come to fruition. It sucks that people get their hopes up because people, for whatever reason, feel the need to just kind of, despite really not knowing if something's legitimate, they present it as legitimate, you know? Bumming a lot of people out, which sucks. But I guess that's just the nature of the internet beast, right? But anyway, I appreciate that, Jack. And thanks for tuning in, man. Boy Scout. I'm a Boy Scout Superman fan too. That's my type of Superman. I'm way behind in the chat. I apologize, guys. I appreciate the patience.
Have to draw attention to my opinion because it is the only one that matters. That's how this works. Vince win. Anyway, I don't want to see anything before season 2. You just have to finish being a smartass.
Vince, thank you so much for the ridiculously generous super chat and channel support this afternoon, man. Give me one sec. We seem to echo the same sentiments constantly, right? Give me one sec. And Orko, thank you so much for the channel support once again. Oh, and before I forget, I have song recommendation that you should check out immediately. I want to kick Baby Yoda in the ribs. That's a song? I want to kick Baby Yoda in the ribs. I'm going to pull this up. Obviously, I'm not going to listen to it on the stream. It's 3 minutes. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to copy and paste it for Orko's sake in the chat for everybody to check out. Orko recommends a song called I Want to Kick Baby Yoda in the Ribs. Orko, immediately after this stream, I will check this out. It's from a YouTuber named Billy Cobb. Don't know anything about the channel. Looks like he does a lot of songs, maybe. But I'll check this out ASAP right after the stream, Orko. But I appreciate the recommendation. I have it up on my screen. It's just big-eyed Baby Yoda staring at me, and I'm assuming the singer is gonna talk about kicking this cute little Baby Yoda in the ribs. All right, but I appreciate it, man. And Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much once again. Sent you a link to my Batman trailer fan edit. Nice. Let's see. Oscar. Why aren't you popping up? On Twitter, Oscar? Having a hard time finding it. Let's see. Is it on Twitter? Did my chat just shit out? Let me bring my chat back up. Sorry, guys. Restore chat. Yeah, it did. It went away. Sorry, guys. Where did it go? Shit. All right, guys. My chat is all messed up. I might be reading these in an incorrect order. I apologize. But all right, Oscar, I'll keep an eye on my Twitter for that to pop up. If you want to, email it to me. That's probably the best way to see it. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. And Caleb Kemp, I hope these are in order. I apologize if they're not. Caleb Kemp, thank you so much for the channel support. Hello there. Only 3 days until S&M2. Oh, nice. I didn't realize it was actually coming out that soon. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, Caleb brought to my attention, a couple weeks ago now, right? So back in the day, and I think it came out in '99. We talked about this a few streams ago. Metallica released. It was called Metallica S&M. It was Metallica played with a symphony. You probably heard of it. And when I was a kid, I had the Metallica S&M VHS tape. I listened to that shit all the time. Loved it. So complex and fun and interesting. And I had no idea that they were coming out with a part 2, S&M 2, Metallica and the San Francisco Symphony. And Caleb brought this to my attention, like I said, a couple weeks ago. And I'm pretty pumped for it. Just because it's nice when, like, you don't follow the news about a thing. You don't hear about anything about a thing. You don't even know this thing exists. And all of a sudden, you're flooded with memories of something that you used to listen to and watch all the time. And hey, they're making a sequel. So awesome. So I actually haven't looked into the release pre-order now. So obviously, okay, you can get on vinyl, CD, DVD, digital download. Okay. Blu-ray, that'd be cool. Pretty sweet Metallica shirt. I've never owned a Metallica. Most of my band shirts are like little local bands that I listened to back in the day. All right, I'm gonna keep my my eyes out for this and keep an eye out maybe when it pops up on like the Google Play Store or something like that. But anyway, nice, man. I'll be listening, and I know you will be too. But I appreciate that, Caleb. And Smeef, is that Link? Is that Dead Link? It looks like it. Anyway, Smeef, thank you so much for the channel support. What would you say are some of the most memorable sound effects from Star Wars? Mine would be the Falcon's hyperdrive, Darth Vader's breathing. Yeah, obviously those are... I love this question, by the way. I love this question. Because... I like really off-the-wall Star Wars sound effects that, you know... Like, for example, a mouse droid, right? Like that. I can hum that. I can make that sound on this microphone, and you hear it in your speakers or your headphones, and you know exactly what it is. You're probably even picturing the scene that I just hummed, right? A mouse droid sound effect. Or the sound effect of like the droid detector... like when they walk into the Mos Eisley Cantina, right? It's the bell at the door that indicates that a customer is coming in. I can hear that as C-3PO and R2-D2 walk by, and the bartender says, you know, we don't serve their kind. I can hear that sound effect in my head. It's crazy how, you know, the smallest, maybe inconsequential sound effects stick with you. In this universe, it's so cool. So yeah, obviously you have the ones that you described as memorable, iconic, even, right? Vader's breathing, Falcon's hyperdrive, lightsaber coming on, blaster sound effects, even a tauntaun, you know, Chewbacca, everything like that. But I really love, like, even the sound of like the land speeder, the TIE fighter whizzing by, right? Even I love all of the, like, the little sound effects that just make the Star Wars universe feel alive, you know. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers one of my favorite sound effects is a TIE fighter. Even like sound effects like when in The Force Awakens, when they're scrambling, Han's in the cockpit with Rey. Rey pulls, like, I don't know, a compressor. So I can't remember what she pulls. And then you hear this, like, this chime, this sound effect that you would almost hear on an airplane saying it's the all clear sound, right? Even little sound effects like that are great. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate it, Smeef. I don't know what my favorite sound effect in all of Star Wars is, but it might be Luke Skywalker's green Return of the Jedi lightsaber. It's my favorite lightsaber. And the whoosh of that lightsaber, the boom. It's like I don't know. It's different, and I love it. But anyway, Smeef, I appreciate it, man. As Steel Saunders would say, ignite the green. And Vince Wynn, thank you so much for the channel support. Once again, have to draw attention to my opinion because it is the only one that matters. That's how this works. Vince Wynn. There you go. I like that. Anyway, I don't want to see anything before season 2. You just said this, but I had to finish being a smartass. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. I've never been one to need trailers. I've never been one to like, I mean, obviously they're great. I cannot resist. I don't have the willpower to not watch them. Let's just say that. I wish I did. And it's not a factor of like me wanting to watch it just to talk about stuff on the channel. You guys know that I'm not the most topical guy. I make videos about shit that happened 20 years ago, right? So it's not even a case of that. It's just like, I don't have the willpower to not watch a trailer. But in a perfect world, Vince, I think our wish would come true, right? I don't need a trailer. Yeah, I'm going to watch the show. I want to go in as blind as humanly possible to the season 2 premiere of The Mandalorian. I don't want a trailer that showcases characters. I don't want a trailer that showcases situations, story beats. I want to go in with a complete clean slate, nothing in my brain, and just go on the ride, right? Without watching a trailer. But that's just me. I wish I had the willpower to not watch one. I have a buddy who doesn't watch any trailers. I mean, well, he watched the Batman one. But like going into Star Wars movies, he doesn't watch any. It's kind of crazy. But I wish I had that willpower. Anyway, yeah, perfect world, man. No trailer. Just hype. Just riding it up. People would shit on that decision, but I think I would personally like it, you know. Leave the mystery alive. But I appreciate that, man. And Mr. Star Wars Beyond, good to see ya. Star Wars Beyond says, "Yo, HG, hope you and the fam are well. How do you keep going with all this BS/negativity in Star Wars? It's at an all-time high, LOL. Tips for overcoming." Dude, I don't pay attention to it. Here's my thing, man. If it doesn't make me laugh, if I don't find it interesting, I don't pay attention to it. If it's just people like arguing back and forth, why would I want to waste my time, right? I have zero desire to like. Let's just say this. I don't understand, and I feel bad for the people who constantly feel the need to argue online, on Twitter, especially, just because that's where it's just so prevalent and loud. I don't get it. It's like you see the same people constantly, just going through the same motions, arguing and throwing bullshit out in the void, and I feel sorry for them, to tell you the truth. It's like, it's kind of a sad existence, is it not? To sit there all day, fishing for people to argue with, trying to poke and prod and get under people's skin. And I think the best way is just kind of ignore it and don't let it get to you. It's easier said than done because social media sucks, man, right? I really don't like it. It's, you know, it's just like, for one, it's such a huge time suck and waste of time. And another reason is that people take it way too serious, and they let people piss them off, get under their skin. You know, it can't be healthy. I think in the future we'll look back and just see how this entire like social media experiment, while it was a cool idea at the beginning, ultimately made people just like anxiety ridden and just turn into complete dipshit assholes, you know? I don't like it. So tips for overcoming, I mean, as much as you possibly can, just sit back and don't pay attention to it, you know? Just say what you want to say, and that's it, you know? Get excited for the things that you want to get excited for. Don't pay attention to anybody that's just trying to sit there and sling mud all day. I mean, dude, some of these like accounts that I just see literally arguing all day, I really hope, like deep down in my heart, I hope they are nothing but trolls, that their accounts are in control of like by like 4 or 5 people. You know what I mean? I hope there's like 4 or 5 people behind some of these accounts, because if one person is sitting there playing thumb war all day on Twitter, dude, like, it's a sad existence, is it not? I think it is. So, yeah, don't pay attention beyond. Just, you know, fandom's supposed to be fun, right? Not everything needs to be this like us versus them argument, despite everybody needing to turn everything into an us versus them battle. I don't know, man. The more I see it, it's just goofy. I don't know. I don't get it, to tell you the truth. I just don't understand it. So, yeah. As Private Jackson said to Corporal Upham, careful not to step in the bullshit. That's the quote of the century, right? But I appreciate that, Star Wars Beyond. Let me take a quick sip of the old coffee. All right. And Luke Cotton, thank you so much for the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Luke says Disney will put BLM sticker on Mando's helmet, LOL. See, it's kind of funny. I'm sure you're joking, you're being facetious, but it is kind of funny how, for whatever reason, Luke, people look at the current iteration of Star Wars, this generation of Star Wars, as having like massively overt political undertones, or overtones rather, right? I'm usually pretty good at identifying when I'm being preached to, and I haven't felt that whatsoever with this. Dude, if you want to look at like political preaching, I don't understand, like watching the Clone Wars as an adult, holy hell. You want to talk about political preaching? There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on in the Clone Wars, right? Way more than modern stuff. What, somebody had purple hair? Who gives a fuck? It's dumb. You're going to complain about that for 2 years and 200 YouTube videos? It's dumb. It's dumb. Dumb stuff. But yeah, I know you're being facetious there, Luke. But yeah. And another thing, like, just because, I mean, individuals are allowed, it's really interesting to me, like, how individual producers or writers or directors or actors, you know, they're just human beings. They're allowed to have opinions, right? They're allowed to have social media accounts. They're allowed to say what they want to say about current affairs or political figures. They're allowed to do that, right? They don't necessarily represent an entire organization. And don't we want these isn't it important for these actors, even if you might disagree with them, to have autonomy to do that? Wouldn't you agree with that? I personally agree with that. Like, what's the I don't understand why, you know, if a athlete has an opinion about something, people immediately just say, like, just play the game. What? They're okay, Jedediah 69 on Twitter. Go fucking sell a car. Why are you on Twitter having your own opinion, right? This guy can have his own opinion too. You're just a human being, right? Everybody can have their own opinion. Just because your profession is something else doesn't mean that you can't have an opinion on something that might be near and dear to your heart, right? It's weird. It's weird. I hate social media so goddamn much, Luke. Just a bunch of people arguing all day, every day. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, I appreciate it, Luke. Let me take a quick... I don't know why Jedediah. I almost said Jeb, but I was too close to Jeb Bush. I actually met Jeb Bush at an airport. On the way home from my bachelor party. Nice guy. He was flying commercial. And I was coming back from New York. And I was just walking through with a couple of my buddies, walking through the airport, going to our terminal, and there's this guy sitting in the corner at an empty terminal that wasn't being in use. It was, just the lights were on, but nobody was in there. No planes parked there. Old Jeb Bush was sitting in the corner on his laptop, and we asked for a picture. So I have a picture with Jeb Bush and a couple of my buddies. That's cool. Don't agree with the guy on everything, right? But you're allowed to meet political figures and be nice to them, right? Not everything needs to be a Twitter argument. The world is goofy. And Orko, once again, thank you so much for the channel support. Orko says, one more song recommendation, only because the meme doesn't do the song justice. But I don't know what that means. Should I know what that means? Bakamatai song. Okay. Okay, I don't know what okay, let me look this up. I don't know what this is from. Bakamatai is also is a karaoke song appearing in the Yakuza 0, Yakuza 5 and live. Are these video games? Okay. Yeah. Action adventure video game developed and published by Sega. I am not familiar with these at all. Okay, Steam, you should know. It's on, okay, they're on Steam. Overwhelmingly positive. Sega's legendary Japanese series finally comes to the PC. Fight like hell through Tokyo and Osaka as junior Yakuza. Take a front row seat to the 1980s life in Japan in an experience unlike anything else in video gaming. With uncapped frame rates and 4K resolution, a legend is born. Alright. This actually looks pretty cool, man. I would be up for playing this. I don't know anything about this, but I'm going to look into this. Fighting looks fun. Simply a good time. Rock, paper, shotgun. That's I don't know anything about the website, but that's probably the best video game journalist website ever. Name, at least. Rock, paper, shotgun. I dig it. All right. Well, first of all, thank you so much for bringing this game to my attention. I'll check it out for sure. And I'll check out the song afterwards as well, right after I Want to Kick the Baby Yoda song. And I'm going to keep this up on Steam, too, because it looks like something that would be... Hopefully it's full controller support. Sweet. Something I can play on my Steam Link on the couch downstairs. I've been looking for something... I've been out of a Red Dead Redemption 2 mood a lot lately. I just haven't been in the mood to play it. And I've been wanting to do something different on the couch, video game-wise, you know. So maybe this will be it. Maybe this will be it. But anyway, I appreciate that, Orko. Let's see. Songs from the video games, you should play them, but the song has become a meme of its own. Gotcha, gotcha. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Oh, the coffee's getting a little chilly. And Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. check your latest tweet. Oh, there we go. It popped up right here. The Batman trailer, spiral style. All right, I got this pulled up then, Oscar. If anybody wants to see what Oscar... I'll post it in the chat. How about this? So let me get a different link I can post in the chat. Is this right? Okay, cool. Oscar Rodriguez... the video description says, my very own rendition of the trailer for the Batman inspired by the upcoming Saw sequel, Spiral from the Book of Saw. Okay, nice. I'll copy and paste it into the chat if anybody's interested in what Oscar just made. I'll check it out after the stream. So I have homework after this stream. I have the 2 songs that Orko sent over and Oscar's Batman trailer edit. Dig it. But I appreciate that, man. Yeah, definitely check this out. Nice. Cool. Are you excited for the Mandalorian trailer, Jeb Bush? Yeah, it was funny, man, when we were walking through. My brother-in-law was with me, and 2 of my buddies were with me. We were flying back to Florida. It was in the New York airport. It was in, I believe it was in JFK. I don't think it was in Atlanta. They were flying from JFK to Atlanta, but I don't think it was in Atlanta. Anyway. Anyone not like Fallen Order? I've just tried. Just cannot get into it. Is it worth watching the cutscenes, though? Too many negative waves. You're not the first person that I've heard say that. Too many negative waves. It's probably my favorite. When I wipe away nostalgia, Jedi Fallen Order is probably my favorite single-player Star Wars game. I guess I can understand why people don't enjoy it. For me, I loved the combat. One of my best friends didn't really care for it either. I thought he would like it because usually he likes those action kind of games. But is it worth watching? Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch the cutscenes, I'm sure somebody's put all of them together on YouTube, right? I'm sure you could watch it. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't like that style of combat, and I didn't know if I would, but because I've never really played very many games like that, the combat really sold me, and it's probably why I stuck with the game and really, really enjoyed it, because there was a level of difficulty there that I wasn't really expecting, you know. But yeah, it's good. I love open world. Can't stand wall running, rope swinging though. Oh, I gotcha. See, that kind of stuff was really fun to me. The I guess parkour mechanics, right? Of it, where they kind of reminded me of, they just felt good, right? You ever play a game and there's elements of it that just feel good, like when, for like Wave Race 64 on the Nintendo 64, right? When you're on that Wave Runner, it just feels smooth. It feels good. Some games like, I don't know, Destiny, they have great gunplay. They just feel good. Jedi Fallen Order's like parkour mechanics just felt good too. They were so smooth to me. They were fun to like flip around and run around and hang on stuff and you know, slide down things. It was fun to me. So, yeah, that sucks that you didn't dig it, but hey, to each his own, right? And I like open world too, and I'm really thirsty and hungry for an open world Star Wars game. But this kind of wet my whistle for something, you know, story driven with a little bit of, and really not much freedom in terms of like, I mean, definitely not open world, right? But yeah, but it's fun. I don't like Dathomir. Yeah, Dathomir was sometimes really hard. Wooster Source, thank you so much for the channel support this afternoon, man. I appreciate the hell out of it, Mr. Wooster. Wooster Source says, hey, where'd it go? Oh, HG, just heard you on the latest Salacious Rum video. So funny. You and Salacious Rum are made for each other. Please do more vids with him. What do you mean? I've never done videos with, I don't think I've ever heard of Salacious Rum. Salacious Rum. Is somebody pretending that I participated in a video with them? That's funny. Salacious Rum YouTube. The Ape Team by Salacious Rum. I'll watch this. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. All right. I didn't, Wooster, I didn't participate. I haven't done a collaboration with anybody in like well over a year. So I don't know. I'm watching the video right now. I don't have the audio on. It's a minute and a half, but I will watch it. I'm curious if the guy makes it seem like I'm in his video. I'm curious. Oh wow! Chris. What's his name? Chris Perillo is in the video too. Interesting. All right, I'll check this out. I wonder if it. I'm confused. I'll watch it after the stream. I'm confused, but Wooster, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I'll check it out. That's funny. Oh, speaking of collaborations, I'm actually gearing up to do a little interview. Interview is probably the wrong word, but I'm gearing up to have a conversation with Harmy. Harmy's, Harmy of the Despecialized edition. I think we're going to schedule that for early September, like September 9th. We're going to talk. We're going to record our audio. I'm going to upload it, and I'm really looking forward to it, man. Just a free-flowing conversation. Don't know where it's going to go. I'm going to have a few notes and questions written down, but for the most part, I just want it to be kind of a friendly chit-chat between two people who, seem to agree on quite a bit. And I'm sure we don't, but it'll be fun. Really looking forward to it. So I don't know when, obviously we're planning on doing that, like I said, like September 9th, I think. I don't know when I'll get the video out, but it'll be uploaded on the channel as a full like video, more like a podcast, but yeah, looking forward to that, man. See me in the video too, Greedo. Oh, you're in it too? Only one Kenobi? All right, I'll check it out. No, I actually haven't. I usually keep track of Harmy's videos. I don't think I've watched the latest one. One day ago. No. Oh, nice. Okay. No, I haven't watched this one yet. I'll check this out. Yeah, man, I'm really excited to talk to him. Yeah, it'll be a really fun conversation. But nice. God, I need to get a fan in my office. It is ridiculous in here. Woo! Like 100 degrees outside. PC running in my office. It's hot. It's hot. But all right, guys, that was an hour. We did an hour. So after this stream, I'm going to try to knock out a couple videos, get them scheduled for the weekend. Other than that, man, I will, what's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow, I will probably do an evening stream. That'll be my goal. I might do some Old Republic. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway. All right, everybody. To everybody who supported the channel through Super Chats, I appreciate the ever-living hell out of it. To everybody who just hung out in the chat, shooting the shit, thanks for hanging out. To everybody who dropped in telling me that my date was wrong, thanks for making me chuckle. But all right, guys. So stream tomorrow night, probably like 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, Wednesday. and hopefully some videos up for the weekend. It's been a rough couple weeks, but trying to get back in the swing of things. So, all right, everybody. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya!